Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Daily update coming from Ukraine and is provided by Ukrainska Pravda, and see what these guys are about to tell us. They wouldn't lie to us, so let's start the article. And this is the title: Intense battles for Bakhmut continue. Numerous attacks repelled near Marinka. General Staff report. Now, Marinka, where is Marinka? Marinka is right here. Ram pam pam. All right, let's see what the Ukrainians are saying. The fiercest battles for the cities of Bakhmut and Marinka continued. During the day, numerous attacks were repelled in the area of Marinka by the armed forces of Ukraine. Details: over the course of the past 24 hours, the Russian forces carried out 3 missile and 24 airstrikes, as well as 20 attacks from multiple launch missile systems. There are dead and wounded among, obviously, civilian population. Private residential buildings and other civilian infrastructure were destroyed and damaged. The probability of missiles and airstrikes throughout Ukraine remains significantly high. Any military personnel died? No? Any weapons destroyed? No? Oh, okay. That's why I believe this guy so much. But hey, what can we do? We work with this kind of electorate, if you know what I mean. The Russian forces focused their main efforts on conducting offensive operations on the Bakhmut, Avdiivka and Marinka fronts. Liman is missing. About 40 attacks were repelled in these areas by the armed forces of Ukraine. The fiercest battles continue for the cities of Bakhmut and Marinka. So, offensive operations, Bakhmut, Avdiivka, Marinka, the same 3. Where you see all these black circles with the AK-47, pam, pam, pam. This is Bakhmut, Artemovsk called by the Russians, Avdiivka and Marinka. So here is the offensive operations that are not doing much as far as I can tell. But hey, we're going to find out soon. On the Volyn and Polisia fronts, that's in north of Ukraine, the operational situation remains unchanged. Certain units of the armed forces of the Republic of Belarus continue to carry out drills in the areas bordering Ukraine. On the Sivershchnya and Slobozhachnya fronts, Russians inflicted an airstrike on the village of Orlikivka in Chernihiv Oblast, shelled the settlements of Ulanove, Brusky, Stukalivka, Volfine, Korenivka, Yunakivka in Sumy Oblast, as well as Timofivka in Kharkiv Oblast. So the Russians did not do anything in the north, which is right here by Belarus, but they shelled, they say, here in Chernihiv Oblast, in this area. And that's it with that one. And then they did Sumy Oblast and Kharkiv Oblast. So they shelled, as I said, in Chernihiv, Sumy and Kharkiv. This is an old map. It's 2 days old. The slackers from Sputnik did not update it, so I have to work it that way. So I'm not going to go over the bullets here, but for orientation, geographical orientation, I use this map, which is very, very helpful and revealing. So let's go back to the Ukrainians. It says that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in Kharkiv Oblast, 5 settlements in Kharkiv Oblast were subjected to artillery shelling on the Kupiansk front. So they're talking about this area right here. The red bullets, just so you know, means that the Russians shelled Ukrainian positions. The blue ones are the Ukrainians returned the favor. The black ones are where the infantry meets face to face, and then the yellow things are where the Russians downed a drone or an airplane or a helicopter, just so you know, as the legend says. So let's go back to the Ukrainians. On the Liman front, the Liman front is right here in the north, right here on top of Bakhmut, right here is Liman. In the Liman front, the occupiers did not conduct offensive operations. Makivka, Nevske, Bilohorivka in Luhansk Oblast, as well as Dibrova, Verknomkamianske, Where are you? I'm from Verkhomakmianske. Okay. Spirnia in Donetsk Oblast suffered artillery shelling. In the Bakhmut front, let's see what they say about Bakhmut. The Russian forces continued to conduct offensive operations. Intense battles continue for the city of Bakhmut, near the settlements of Krihorivka, Hromove, and Ivanivske. The occupiers conducted unsuccessful offensive operations, and then give us about 20 other ones here in Donetsk Oblast were shelled. So they talked about this right here. This is Bakhmut. It's almost in Russian hands, and the Russians are shelling this area, and eventually they're probably going to close it here and encircle these Ukrainians. Now let's go down on Advivka front, which is south of Artemovsk or Bakhmut, which is right here, almost surrounded. On the Avdiivka front, Russians conducted offensive operations in the areas of Novokalinove in Donetsk Oblast without success. The settlements of Novokalinove, Stepove, Avdiivka, Tonenke, and two more in Donetsk Oblast were shelled. In the Marinka front, that's south of Avdiivka, this is right here by Ugledar right here. Used to be a hot spot, not no more. Now, in the Marinka front, Ukrainian defenders repelled numerous Russian attacks in the area of Marinka, Donetsk Oblast. At the same time, 4 settlements in Donetsk Oblast were subjected to enemy shelling. Now we go a little bit south. The occupiers did not conduct offensive operations on the Shakhtarsk front during the current day. The settlements of Bohoyavlenka, Vuhledar, Novomayorske, and in Donetsk Oblast were shelled. So they were talking about south of Marinka. Now on Zaporozhye and Kherson fronts. These are southeast and south. Let's say this is Zaporozhye and this is Kherson. So let's see what they say. On the Zaporozhye and Kherson fronts, the Russians are on the defensive. Nevertheless, over 30 settlements were shelled during the day. Among them were in Donetsk Oblast, then they say Zaporozhye Oblast, then they say Kherson Oblast and the city of Kherson. The Armed Forces of Ukraine delivered 8 strikes on the clusters of Russian personnel and military equipment. The units of rocket forces and artillery hit 3 clusters of personnel and 1 ammunition depot. I can't use this map. I used it on the 20th. This is an old map. The Russians did not update it, unfortunately. Now, no changes whatsoever on the front line. Just shelling here and there, and Bakhmut, Avdiivka, and Marinka are the hot spots. Liman, not anymore, but it can turn into that. So this is a general and short update of a macro update on the Ukrainian front. And when the Russians are going to start working again, I can bring them and, if you want, counterbalance these guys' lies with their lies. Okay? Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.